Most of you don't actually know how and why I wanted to start the, at that time, Divorce Resource Alliance, and now the Collaborative Divorce Network. But really, it started with just my work in real estate. As I was selling more houses that had to do with the marital home and the divorce process, what I realized is that it's not a typical process. It's not a typical selling of a house. It has more emotion to it. There are some pitfalls that we run into at very distinct times. And so I started to create a new process for how this could be easier for everybody involved, the attorneys, for my clients, for our team. And so through that, I decided that I would then go and find some designation or certification that had to deal with specializing in divorce. So I took a class in Divorce This House, which was a process of understanding all of the maybe pitfalls or where divorce could go wrong with selling the house or be misinformed. So then after that, realized that this is not just about me and my team, but now this is opening it up to just everybody. There's so much information out there that we all have that can make this process easier. And as I was going through the process of selling these houses, I was pulling people in and realizing, oh my gosh, I didn't even know that there was a specialty in this part of divorce. Oh my gosh, I didn't know. And having gone through divorce myself and not knowing that these existed, that's when I really thought we needed to have something that would pull all of this information together. We never want to be led by fear because fear makes us irrational. It doesn't help us. It doesn't solve any problems. It just spirals us out of control. And so embracing what's ahead of you and letting go of how you've pictured your life is kind of how we do this process of selling your house. It's not about focusing on the divorce. It's about what's coming afterwards and how you can be inspired by potentially what's lying ahead of you. And that's what you do as well. As soon as I hear something from a client that it's fear-ridden, I find one of you that can provide the fact in the scenario. So we're not basing this on fear anymore. Now we're basing it on knowledge. In our groups, we often say, you don't know what you don't know. And that's true, and that's why we all need to work together. We all have these awesome specialties. So creating these webinars and creating this library on the website is going to be so wonderful and so helpful for all of us professionals in this network, but also for our clients or our friends, our family, whoever it may be. But it's something really special, and I'm so glad you guys are a part of it. This is something that is going to help people exponentially. And again, as we know, divorce is kind of inevitable. It's going to be going up at this point in time for many people. So I always say to my kids, you don't have to change the world in a large way, but just take a little piece of the world and change just a little piece. And that's what I'm asking for all of us to do. Just take a little piece and let's help who we can. I've enjoyed meeting all of you, and I look forward to expanding the network's knowledge and sharing our information.